Hi, so today I'm going to teach you how to make watercolor vines and little flowers out of vector watercolor brushes. And if you'd like to follow along, please feel free to go down to my shop and you can get the brushes. I recommend getting the bundle so that you can get the thin and the medium brushes together at a discount. Anyway, so here's what we do. Just gonna zoom in over here. So first I take my paintbrush tool and I'm just gonna draw how I'd like my vine to look. So I guess we'll just kind of come around here, make it fancy. Now, obviously that does not look very good. So I'm gonna go over to my brush palette and I have them separated into medium strokes and thin strokes, so it makes it a little bit easier. And I'm just going to pick one of my thin strokes. I could pick, different ones for variations, see what I like. But and if you get something that's too thick but you like it, just change the points to something thinner. I don't think that's what I'm going to go with. That's kind of fun. I don't have like this nice light part in there yet, so I'm gonna go with that. I like that. And then once you pick your settings, if you just keep painting more things, it'll just keep those settings, which is kind of handy. And again, in watercolor, it's a good idea to pick different strokes so that it's not all the same. Watercolors, it has variation. Um, okay, so let's add some leaves in here now. I'll go back to my paintbrush tool and I'm going to go to my medium strokes. I'm just going to pick, a random one. It doesn't really matter which one. And I'm just going to paint it on. Now that's not what I want it to look like. So let's change our points to 0.5 and our width profile, we'll pick number 1. So now it looks like a leaf. Pretty handy. And I'll go back to my paintbrush and I'll just paint some more leaves on. Oops, I don't know what happened there. Random spots on here. Maybe a little guy off the end here. Needs to be smaller. 0.25 points. Yeah, that works. Okay, so right now they all look the same, which I don't want that. So I'm just going to select them and just pick a different brush stroke. And again, you have to change your width profile. And pick this guy, maybe something like this. And do my width profile. This guy needs to change. Maybe this one. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Let's try this. Ooh, that's fun. I like that. Okay, so now that we have a few different variation of leaves in there, now I would like to make a little flower. And how we do that is zoom in here. Okay, so I want my medium brushes for this, and I saw one I like this. Okay, so that is way too big. So let's go down to 0.25 points, and again my width profile, and I'll pick a different color. I've been using this pink over here, which is I like this one. It's 5% cyan, 51% magenta. Okay, and then I'll go back to my paintbrush and I'll put some more. Oops. I'll put some more. What is happening? That's funny. Try this again. There we go. I will just keep painting on different ones here. Okay, this one's a little bit short. Drag it out. 0.25. Okay. Turn this guy a little bit. Okay, so again, I'm going to change these around a bit so they're not all exactly the same. Always changing my width profile. Be nice if that stayed the same. And maybe this one. Oh, that's really skinny for some reason. Okay. And I'll just move them all in a little bit closer. Okay, so now I need the center of my flower. And I'm just going to take my circle tool, draw a circle. We'll make it yellow. I'm also going to give it a fill. Now that doesn't look very watercolor, so what we're going to do is go to our thin strokes, and we'll just pick something out. I don't know if that's going to work, but we'll see. Oh, that's kind of fun, but I don't know if that's what I'm going for. Yeah, and that works. Maybe, oh, I like that one better. Yeah, so that gives us a little bit more watercolor effect. Just move these in a little bit more. Not my best flower, but whatever. It'll be just fine. Okay, and we're going to put some leaves in the background. Make those this nice dark green here. Oops, that's on my fill. We don't want to fill. Make that a little bit bigger. I don't know. Oh, I'm on thin brushes. I need my thick brushes for this. Not like that. There we go. That's better. Grab my paintbrush. I'm just going to put a few more leaves in. We'll use different brush strokes for each of these. Always changing our width profile. I feel like that one's almost the same. Stretch that out. Let's change my points. Okay, and let's grab all these leaves and send them to the back. And there you have it. Group all of these together. Okay, got those all. Oops, I missed some. Okay. And then I'll just put my flower on. My favorite flowers. I'll just make that one tiny. It's really funny because I actually have just tons of vines on here because I have made this video so many times and then I keep making mistakes and having to redo it. Anyways, there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this video.